title, They Live, that's actually a movie that Rowdy Piper was in. John, he can look around and see all the aliens, all the people from another planet. And I was thinking just a few minutes ago, what is different in my life that's different than in everybody else's life? I mean, we all, no matter what tax bracket you're in, no matter what part of the country you live in, no matter what part of the world you live in, we all pretty much live the same lives. But what is different about my life? Well, when I tell people I don't watch television, they always look at me like I'm crazy, I'm pulling their leg. I do not watch television. I don't have cable TV. I don't watch local. I do not watch television, period. I don't listen to the radio. I stopped all that years ago. And I think that's the difference. Now, there's a lot of people that are just like me, but not a lot. I mean, in comparisons. More people watch the boob tube. They watch Netflix. They listen to the radio. They do all these things. I'm coming to a point. Really, I am. I know it sounds crazy. But people today are crazy. People will say stuff and do stuff where they do not believe there'll be repercussions for their actions. They'll run this and not expect their hind end to get whipped. And people are just starting to, everybody's tired of it. They're starting to whip ass when people step out of line, which they should. I believe in free speech, but if you're going to say something ignorant to somebody and not expect to get the taste slapped out of your mouth, man, what a rude awakening that must be. But I look around and I will get on and I'll check social media from time to time and see. Damn, I hate these new headlights. They make me blind. And check and see what's going on and what people are talking about. And listen, I grew up in an age where we didn't have text messages. You had something ignorant to say, you go knock on somebody's door and say it. And that would cut down on a lot of the stupid, because you go knock on somebody's door and say something too ignorant and you get a knuckle sandwich. And that's just the way it was. We didn't have a safe space. You pissed somebody off, you didn't lay down and curl up in a ball. They'd wad you up, but you wouldn't do it voluntarily. So I've been sitting and I've been thinking, why is everybody going so crazy? What's going on? Well, I don't remember the year. And before I started this video, I should have looked it up, but I did not. But you can Google and find it. But before my time, what they did in a movie theater, after so many frames, so you could not physically see what was on the screen, but subconsciously you could read it. And it said, eat more popcorn, drink more Coke. And in this particular movie theater, sales went up quite a bit. Now, they told everybody afterwards, and they got into trouble for it, because you ain't supposed to do stuff like that. But I'm thinking, everybody watches TV and all that. Our government a few years ago passed where they could use propaganda on the American citizens. It was okay to lie to us. And they started getting there, so they've been doing it and made it legal again. So I'm wondering if they're not putting stuff on the television, and subconsciously, for the people that watch that slime, they're kind of getting programmed, because I don't go crazy like these fools around the country. I don't. I know a lot of people that don't watch it are a whole lot calmer. We just don't act stupid. So everybody says everybody's going crazy, and they are, to a point. So what's causing it? And I've been sitting and I've been pondering what causes really decent people to go and open their mouth and say this ignorant stuff. Some people say, well, it's the chemicals they put in the food. Well, I'm sure they do. You know, there's stuff they put in our food that nowhere else in the world it's allowed. You know, the red dyes and all the chemicals. And, you know, it's like, I was reading somewhere, one of the meat byproducts that's acceptable now is they can feed you sawdust. They add sawdust in with the meat to make it look like you're getting more for your money. That's crazy. But it's legal. So what are they doing that's making us crazy? Now that sounds crazy in itself, and I realize that. But as the months go, where I do not watch television and I get on every couple of months, I can see it. It's like, wow, people are crazier today than they were 2 months ago or 6 months ago. And people that watch television every day, and I don't think they see it. It's just an opinion. I know it sounds crazy, but when you sit back and you look at how ignorant people are acting, something's got to be helping them be stupid. And that's the only logical thing I can come up with. Because what do we all do? Wake up one day and decide to be Karens and Kyles? I mean, granted, if you're a Karen or a Kyle and, you know, you square up with the wrong person, it's going to end badly. But what brought them to that point? What makes it, like, I mean, I get as more and more people act ignorant people are going to join in. But, you know, what's giving them the fuel to act like that? Now, I live in the South. I don't live in California. I don't live in New York or Chicago or, you know, and I live in a fairly small town. We all still have shoes. We don't marry our sisters. You know, we're just normal folks. But granted, I see stuff happening around the country that there ain't no way in hell would work here. And the stuff people say to one another. Because if you did, you just get your ass whipped. I mean, it'd be what it is. Just that easy. It would, people here would not think twice about smacking you in the mouth. So I think, well, you know, what's different? What's causing people to act ignorant? And I know some people that I hear some stuff come out of their mouth and I think, well, you've lost your mind. You know better. Then I look across the country. It's like what in Europe where they sit down in front of the cars. In Tennessee, we started having that problem. In Tennessee, I don't remember which governor, but he turned around and passed a law. If you block the roadway, if you protest, you stand in the street, we don't stop. Well, I don't care how many protesters you got in the road. A car or a truck, most people up here drive trucks. That's going to hurt. That's going to leave a mark. Immediately, everybody got out of the street because they knew, without a shadow of a doubt. We're not allowed to accelerate into a crowd, but let's say they get on the interstate and the speed limit's 70. Oh, that's going to be nasty. At 70 miles an hour and nobody stops, that's going to hurt. Now, it's not going to hurt long, but it's going to hurt. And then all the cars behind, whoever hits you, ain't going to stop either. You'll just be a greasy spot. So I keep looking. Well, what's giving these people the urges to be ignorant? Well, I mean, it's not like it can't. Well, I don't even think there's newspapers anymore. So where are they getting their information? It's got to be television. It's got to be. And if something came out and everybody could see it and it said it's okay to be ignorant, well, that wouldn't be on television. So it's got to be subliminal. And that's the only thing I can think of. So if you all know what it is, leave a comment, let me know. But I think it's subliminal messages. And now, like I say, when they did the thing with eat more popcorn, drink more Coke, that was before my time. But I remember reading about that. and people were mad, you know. So if it works for popcorn and Coke, think about the technology we got today. Well, they could have you do all kinds of stuff. Uh, it'd be nice if I could watch something and I wouldn't be scared of heights anymore because I'm terrified. You know, everybody says, "Hey, would you jump out of a perfectly good airplane?" I can't find a good enough reason. But then I can't find a good enough reason to be in the airplane. So if y'all know what it is, let me know. But that's really all I can come up with. It's got to be subliminal messages uh, on the television or however you watch. You know, like I watch YouTube. See, I don't think they could do it on YouTube because I watch so many original content creators. But whatever they put on TV these days, they could. So, yeah, that's what I think it is. If you think it's something different, let me know. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. But I've been, I've been watching some people, do some ignorant shit, and I think, man, that wouldn't work where I live. It wouldn't. And it's not that we're any better, we are different, but we're not better. People just wouldn't tolerate it here, and I'm glad. Because I'd hate to have to sit in traffic because some dumbass won't get out of the street. We got to worry about hitting deer all the time, or armadillos crossing the road. Lord, hit an armadillo, watch it jack your car up. But that's what I think it is. Some people are gonna say I'm crazy, and I know y'all probably watch this sometime tonight or in the morning, and that's fine. Just let me know what you think. But let's think about all the people watching the Super Bowl and they wanted to put out some kind of message. Well, Lord, virtually the whole country. I'm going to tell you a quick story and then I'm going to get off from here because I got to go shopping. But there's a barber shop I used to go to when I was in Knoxville, and I love the barber there. But this gentleman, and I told this story so many times, this gentleman had his son in there, and I guess he was probably 5, 6 years old. And he could quote some baseball player stats. He knew them. Great. My thing is, can he cite the Lord's Prayer, or could he say pledge allegiance to the country? Nope. But he knew some turkey stats. And on one hand, that's good. The kid can count and all that. But, wouldn't it be better to teach your son or daughter something worth knowing? And and look, I don't have kids. I'm not an advocate for children. I'll babysit your dog. I'll babysit your goldfish, your hamster, but I don't keep kids. That's not my gig. But he had learned that from seeing ESPN or whatever. And I thought, man, wouldn't it be better if your kid do something worth knowing? But see, that just shows people watch too much television. Too much. I've got a TV that's in my fifth wheel. It's bolted to the wall. I think I've had it on one time just to see if it worked. And it does. And then I unplugged everything. All that thing does is collect dust. And I used to be like everybody else. I used to enjoy television when the Waltons were on, and Andy Griffith, MASH, and all that stuff. I enjoyed that. But the shit they put on today, I don't watch. I don't participate. I don't watch the Super Bowl. And anybody watch the Super Bowl this year, shame on you. After all those turkeys took a knee, and everybody vowed we were done with them, and you turn around back around and watch it, you will get the country you deserve. That being said, I think all the craziness is coming from subliminal messages from the television. And that's just my opinion, and it's worth 2 cents. That's all it's worth. But I wanted to get on here and share my thoughts. And like I say, if y'all know something better than me, let me know. But that's the only thing I can come up with why it's okay for all of a sudden for everybody to be nuts. I've seen kindergartners make more sense than a lot of these adults. And that's a fact. But anyway, I just wanted to get on and share my thoughts. Let me know what you think. More videos coming soon. God willing and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember your glass is always half full and never half empty. You keep praying for me and I'll keep praying for you. I love you people. Be good. I'll see you.